So I want to make my vlogs better. I want to take my vlogging skills kind of to the next level. Recently, I discovered Peter McKinnon, just like a lot of people on YouTube, through Casey, and his vlogs kind of like blew my brain and really inspired me, and I was like kind of jealous, like I want my vlogs to look like this. And it's not even about, you know, top camera gear, it's just about that feeling and good kind of storytelling and good filmmaking in general. And I've been really thinking about this for a while now, and I actually realized that, you know, I've been doing daily vlogging for almost 2 years now. I'll probably, when I hit the two-year mark, I'll probably do a summary kind of about it. But in a way, it kind of became automatic for me. I don't actually even think about how I make my vlogs anymore, and it's really easy for me. And it's funny because I'm just reading a book right now that kind of mentioned and discussed this skill acquisition and how you become an expert in something. And it turns out that when you have a task that you're so good at and it becomes automatic, it actually moves to a different part of your brain. So for example, when you just started learning driving, in the first few months, I guess, you really have to think about everything, look in the mirror, how you handle the wheel and everything. But after you're doing it for years, it actually automatic. You can talk, you can listen to music, you can do other stuff while you're driving, and the whole, you know, process of driving in your head is like automatic. And I feel like I'm right there at my vlogging skill. It kind of became automatic, and that means I'm not progressing. You know, that article also discussed like that the fact that, you know, how long you're doing something does not mean how good you are. I mean, I can be like play tennis for 10 years. It doesn't mean that I'm a pro. And there might be somebody that plays only 5 years and he's a pro because he's been like intentionally practicing and getting better, while I've been doing it kind of on automatic mode. So I feel like, and they were talking about how do you have to deliberately practice and be in that state where you're pushing your limits all the time and getting feedback and trying new stuff and failing, and that actually helps you improve. Otherwise, you're just keeping on the same level in that automatic mode. And so I feel like I'm right now in this automatic mode of vlogging, which is good because, you know, vlogging is not my whole life. I still have to handle, you know, my business, my client work, my family, so it's not like top priority for me, and it's easy and nice, and I'm having a good time doing this. But I want to make this effort right now to actually push forward and, you know, improve my skills. So I'm really thinking right now about buying a new gear, like a better camera, lenses, and actually start, you know, hanging around with like a DSLR or a mirrorless, which will be harder for me, like definitely hanging around with this type of camera all day long. And I'm really scared about this. Actually, I'm feeling scared right now, just like I was scared before I started daily vlogging. I was like, no, that's impossible to hang around with the camera every day and shoot and edit every day. That'll be impossible. So I feel that same way now when I'm thinking about switching to a bigger, heavier gear to walk around all day. And I want to also change the format of my vlogs to make them more interesting, personal, you know, touching, moving, put more, I don't know, human aspect into them, and not just me talking into the camera like a lot of my vlogs are recently. So that's what I'm thinking about. I've been thinking about this heavily for the past few days, and I think that, you know, since Ayala, my partner in Prospero, is kind of shut down because of his bicycle accident, and probably we're not going to do much progress in the next upcoming months, I want to use my creative skill and the time that I got a little bit, because we're not able to, you know, work 100% on Prospero, to do something you know, creative and improve my vlogging skill. And hopefully in a couple of months, maybe that higher level skill that now looks so scary to me will become the new automatic. So it will be easier for me to do vlogs just like it is now, but the quality will be better. So that's what I'm thinking right now. So I'm thinking about buying a new Sony 6500, I think it's called, or something like that, the mirrorless. I'm thinking about taking a class on filmmaking or directing or something like that to kind of improve my storytelling. And I'm really thinking about how to construct new format for the blog that will be like awesome. And I know that if it was up to my viewers, most of them would just want to see like technical stuff, like how I do stuff on design wise and case studies. But honestly, that's not what I'm so passionate about when I'm doing my YouTube videos. So that's not the direction that I want to go. And I want to create like great films. And so I'm gonna try and push in that direction. Hopefully that will work out. This is the end of the week now. I'll take the weekend off to think about this. Next week, hopefully I'm flying to Berlin. So I'm gonna take the DSLR that I already have, the Canon one, and hopefully try to create some awesome Berlin vlogs that'll be like a higher level than what we have now. Hopefully that'll be awesome. Hope you guys have a great weekend. I'll catch you next week.